Hello guys and welcome to Talk with Rhea. I'm your host Queen Rhea, and today the show is meeting you from the prestigious Lion Inn at Wilkinson Road, Freetown. Today on the show we'll be discussing on managing a business under 25. But first, let's start with the motivational quote which says, all progress takes place outside the comfort zone. Joining me today to discuss on the topic managing a business under 25 is Regina Clarkson, founder and owner of Clarkson Cupcakes, and Nat-Johnson, the CEO of a Jazzy Concept. But before the discussion, let's go for a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back guys. Before the break I told you that we'll be discussing about managing a business under 25. Here with me I have the founder and owner of Clarkson Cupcakes, Regina, you're welcome. And Harold Nat-Johnson, the CEO of the Jazzy Concept. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining me. So I want to start off by asking you, Regina, how did the idea to start a cupcake business start from? Like, how did you get the idea? What inspired you or got you into the business?
Thanks very much, Oriana. With this whole cupcake business, it's something that I would say it didn't start off as a sort of inspiration or seeing someone doing cupcakes or whatever. I tell people that it's one of those things that God just blessed me with. It's some of those ideas where it just came out of nowhere and you're just blessed with it. And that's how it came out. So on New Year's Eve, I was at home and I'm like, Dad, please, I need some cash to go get some cake mix. So I went to the supermarket, got the cake mix on my way home on the bike with the cake mix that I originally bought to just, buy and enjoy at home for the family. So the idea just came to me that I could actually sell and bake and sell cupcakes and, get something out of it. So with that, me being lazy, it's something that is just out of, it's just a shock seeing me and me doing cupcakes and everything. So that's how it actually came about. And it's just one of those ideas that God just came up with.
Oh, that's nice. I think you should be taking more of bike, so they have more ideas. Yeah. I'll start doing that too, so I'll get more ideas. Okay, thank you. CEO of a Jazzy Concept. I'm not used to your name, Harold. It's Jazzy. Let me just say Jazzy. So a Jazzy Concept, what is it all about?
Well, the Jazzy Concept came about as a result of cause and effect, I would say. Cause and effect and the solution to a problem. So to clarify the name Jazzy is not actually my name, but Jazzy came about for my love for jazz music. So I do jazz music a lot, so kind of thought about why not name it Jazzy. Jazzy, and the Jazzy Concept is about teaching people how to play guitar and piano, which are instruments I play.
Okay.
So it came about as a need. Over the years, several years, I met people and people met me who are willing to learn and keep on asking me, will learn, blah, 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 blah. And I was okay. This could actually be a business. I learn you and you pay. Whatsoever format.
Okay, so it's basically tutorials. Instrumental tutorials. Okay.
So much more I was on.
Okay, yes. You guys are pretty much very young, as the topic states, managing a business under 25. And just imagine, in a society wherein you're not expected to do certain things at a certain age, like even your parents or family members are not like really expecting you to be thinking about a business under 25, basically, in a society. So how do you cope? Like, what are the challenges, your strategies to maintain your business, to keep making sure it keeps going? What is it that you do? Like, What strategies do you have in place? What are your plans? Just tell us a bit about that.
Well, first off, it's not easy owning a business at this age because everybody expects you to just do the normal stuff, like go to school, go to college, get your degree, and then start working. So for me, well, of course, the first thing off is having a supportive family, and of course your friends, having supportive friends. That's very good because it keeps you going.
Yeah.
There are lots of challenges, honestly, like, getting people to know about the business, getting people to buy your cupcakes. So with all of that, what I try to do is, in as much as I do get people to buy the cupcakes, after purchasing them, I would ask you how were the cupcakes? What do you think needs to be done?
Feedback.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I get all that
feedback.
exactly. I get all that feedback, and I try to work towards that because even though not all feedbacks are supposed to be taken seriously, because some people you can never satisfy them. Like my dad says, you can never satisfy them.
You complain about every single thing.
So, but the ones that come in from most people, that's the one I take serious and I try to work on them. So yes, it's really not easy, but I look up YouTube videos on entrepreneurship and a lot of other stuff just to get
you read a lot of books.
Yes, most definitely. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of Napoleon Hill's book, and I just read a lot, watch a lot of videos, this and that.
Because you have to keep going.
Exactly. So that's
I want you coming up. What's your branding strategies? Because firstly, you have to do your branding and your marketing. You guys, just tell me that area because you have to brand it. People have to know what it's about. Your logo and everything, and then you have the marketing. How can people start? What should I say? Just buy into your idea.
Yeah. So from that point, let me just say what inspired me the most starting this and starting every other business in Sierra Leone is we are born. You should know where you're born. This is Sierra Leone, understand?
Yeah.
This is a training ground, as I would say. It's hard, very hard. And so branding whatsoever business you do is kind of hard out there.
Yeah.
Because in my own line of business, I'm doing tutorials using DVD, using maybe Facebook or WhatsApp, one-on-one sessions, and branding that I have to actually use the social media a lot.
Yeah, sure.
WhatsApp and Facebook. Post flyers, post videos, update my page, post flyers, post videos, update my page, update my page, update my page. Using that method, I have a lot of people knowing about me.
Yeah.
Playing at programs or performing at different venues. I'll have people knowing about what I do. But it's a big challenge branding what you do in Sierra Leone. And if you want what you do to stand out, what you do should actually stand out.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me just say, make a coach.
Yeah.
If you're not full of money, they celebrate, make sure you breed, don't pass to other people in breed.
Yes.
Because if you not don't pass to other people in breed, then we don't take as any kind of breed. So whatsoever I do should be
should stand out.
I've actually eaten Regina's cupcakes once.
Yeah.
A friend bought it for someone. I actually stole a cupcake and ate it like some 12 cupcakes in one. And it was really good. I was like, wow, this is good.
So, Regina, your branding and your marketing.
Just as he said, that's the same thing I do. Flyers, posters, and update my page. My page is actually because I have an Instagram page and Facebook page and all. But the one thing that I do that I don't think you mentioned was actually meeting people. Like
one-on-one.
Yes, meeting people. So most of the time I'll be in the
taxi. Do you do for instance, go on your cupcake and try this, just try this and contact me if you need more.
As I was saying, when I'm in the taxi meeting someone new, I'll just be like, hi. Okay, especially when I see them with a smartphone. I'm like, hi, I sell cupcakes.
Why the smartphone? I don't want to get that.
Well, because I believe with the smartphone you've got WhatsApp. If I have your number, I could be sending my things to you, and I could basically just convince you to share my stuff all over, whether you're in groups or whatever. So I do tell people physically. So that's the one thing that I do that I don't think you mentioned.
Yeah, one-on-one, sharing. So, do you guys have any big plans, like for your business? Of course, you just have to have big plans. I'm not the kind of person that always ask people about your 5 years plan. I ask about maybe your next week. You should always have something for next week, like your content, putting content together, how you can work on your flyer to make it more, let it stand out from the rest of the people. Like anything like that?
Yeah, I really have a big plan. Yeah. I love music so much. I most of the time refer to music as an extension of me. It's not like a hobby or just a career. It's an extension of me. So where there's good music, you'll always find jazz there. So starting with this teaching people, I saw that there was a great need for not only music tutors and music schools, but larger music institutions in the country. You might be asking for my next week. By next week, I'll be posting like 2 videos a week of covers with people, which is what I call jazzified sessions. I get people, singers from different groups, anywhere, send you an invitation, and when you come to my show, we'll do a cover together, whether it's a Sierra Leonean song, a cover of your song, or a cover of anybody's song. We'll put it out through social media and we'll justify it.
Regina, do you have a plan to do like a cookbook or maybe a tutorial show wherein?
Yes, most definitely. Later this year I'll be doing something really amazing for kids. Well, with kids. I can't say that out as yet. It will come as a surprise. And of course, the bigger picture. Of course, someday I would love to have my own bakery somewhere around town, and just where people could come in and have cupcakes. And of course, I have a lot more in store, like a lot of promotions, a lot of competitions, because it's not just about doing cupcakes, as just to gain money. It's about inspiring young people as well to get on board, saying you can be in school, you can be in college, but yet still
manage business.
Yes, and you can do all the stuff. You could even walk. You could be doing some other things. So most definitely there are bigger plans coming on the way.
Wow, that's good. Welcome back, guys. I still have here with me Regina and Harold, and we're still talking about managing a business under 25. So, Regina and Harold, firstly, Regina, you didn't bring any cupcakes for us, and I can't keep that in my heart. I need to tell you, I'm disappointed. You need to bring more cupcakes for me.
Sure.
Okay. But the truth is, I really love them. And keep doing what you're doing best, darling. So guys, what do you do with competition? There was this situation wherein I told my friend that you're doing cupcakes, and someone else has started doing cupcakes. And she was like, Esa mama, bring copy don't start. My make so is a local copy. I was like, no. I said, do you know why I love that? It's competition. It's actually going to push her to actually make it more exceptional. It has to be better than what she was doing. So the more competition you have, the more you have to work on your brand. You have to make sure it has to be better than it was last week and it was yesterday. So what can you say about that? The competition, seeing someone doing what you started, basically you're the first, let's just say you're the first starting out with that. How do you cope with that?
First, when I saw the whole thing, actually saw 3 to 4 people doing cupcakes now. Yeah. When I saw the whole thing, I just laughed because first of one, it actually made me happy because at least one, I inspired you to do something, so I am proud. So at the end of the day, whatever happens, you know that yes, I'm the boss. You took up from me because I inspired you. So first of yes, it makes me happy to know that I'm the reason why you're doing this. Yeah, it's okay. So, the one thing I need to let them know is with all the competition, my case is a different case. I know this is not something that I picked up or because I saw someone doing it. That's why I'm doing it. No, it's one of those things where it's just it just came naturally, you understand? And something that comes naturally, it's not easy for it to just go.
It can't die out easily, and something picks up.
Most definitely. So I'm not bothered about that. I know it's something that is in me, so I know I need to. Of course, like you said, it's more competition, because when I saw it, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to let this person get ahead of me. I need to always be ahead of them. So I'm always bringing more promotions, more more everything.
Working on different flavors.
Exactly. So yeah, because
I want you to call that cupcake the one you just
Neapolitan. Yeah. I have a new one. It's Neapolitan cupcake. It's basically strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla combined. It's very good, and I've not seen anything like that before in Sierra Leone. And of course, chocolate cupcakes. I don't think I've seen anything like that. So I'm always just improving. So for me, well, thumbs up to them, but I'm doing my own thing.
So Jazzy, what can you say about that? Like, do you have any competitions right now, or someone thinking about starting exactly what you started?
Yeah, well, thanks be to God, I would say, unlike Regina, music is not something like a cake that you can just come up and bake. So it's hard, first of all, it's hard to see people who are interested in teaching. There are many people who play, but they do not have the patience to teach, or they really want to teach.
True.
And there are few people who really play, but play good.
Yeah.
And there are just very few people who will continue playing.
Yeah.
So that's it with music. It's very delicate. So you don't have a lot of people coming up and saying, make a falamakata over.
It has to take time because you have to learn.
It's a very long time.
Yeah. Just imagine, man.
Yeah, you didn't ask me about my history or stuff like that. So because it takes a long time, I've been playing for a very long time.
Yeah.
Started playing piano at 5 and guitar at 10. That's a very long time. I've had so much experience with different bands, over 5, 6, 7 bands, being lead guitarist, pianist, composer, over and over again. Yeah. So it takes a lot of stuff built into this to actually have the end product. For me to tell you, do this, don't do this. So you won't. So guys,
I know both of you are in school, and do you, apart from school, do you guys do any other thing? Apart from your businesses that you manage, any other thing? Music.
Well, my life is a crazy life because I also work at Capital Radio.
Okay.
So it's a crazy hustle. And of course, college, I'm studying civil engineering. So balancing my work, business, college, my life is crazy. I hardly ever have time for other things. So this is me.
Okay. So guys, that's it. I just want you guys to just say something to motivate the people watching out there. Like, tell them that it's not impossible to manage both work, school, family, and everything at a young age. Your last word to them, motivating them to start a business. Like, if you have an idea, do not wait. Push, get it done. So what's your last word?
What I would like to say to others is this laziness needs to die because, well, a lot of people have different ideas and all those kind of things, but then they're too lazy to get things done, and they don't get things done at all. Yeah. So and spend too much time on things that don't really matter, like social media. We don't use them wisely. Sure. And secondly, if you've got a particular talent, let's say, well, not necessarily a business idea, you could even have a particular talent like singing, dancing, and the rest of it. And you're just shy, to just convince your parents to help you out. Not so you could drop out of school, but so you could be in school and yet still doing that one thing that you love. Yeah. So, but there are lots of people who are shy. There are lots of people who don't go out and tell their parents what they love. Like, also for me, with the whole radio presenting stuff, before I was shy, before I couldn't talk in front of my parents. I couldn't show what I knew how to do, and I was just always there in the back hiding. But then last year, I got over that, showed them my videos, and that's how I got this job. anyway. So see how far that will take you. Don't be ashamed. Just always tell people what you have to offer. And of course, most importantly, what I always stick to, laziness has got to die. You don't know how many things you could be doing, and the time you're using, spending on WhatsApp and Facebook and, just idle videos and stuff. So let's just start doing something really beneficial and good. So that's all I have to say. And with that, they would really, really go a long way.
Yes. And just to add to what you said, the social media, using it positively.
Yeah,
like you were saying about singing, like maybe you can sing, you can do a one-man show, you can use the social media for people to see what you can do. Yeah. And by that way, you can get contracts and deals out.
Exactly, I so support that because there's this one time I posted a video of me acting, to say, and that got me my first job as an MC. That was last year. So you never know who's watching.
Yeah,
you never
people
know
are always watching.
So just never be ashamed.
So Harold,
quoting as always, somebody once said that the greatest place on earth is the graveyard, because a lot of people die with their ideas and go to the grave and they be like, oh, if I had implemented this, or what if the guy who invented Facebook hadn't invented Facebook, or Google, or hadn't, or Bill Gates hadn't invented Microsoft, we will still be using back typewriters. Fine. So what you have in you might not know the population it will benefit, even not for now, for the future. So whatever you have, put it into action. And using my American voice, ain't nobody got time. So I ain't nobody got time to feed you. Yes, there will come a time when nobody has time to be giving you money always.
Sure.
We have this dependency, and it's too much. We depend too much on others, our parents, stuff. But starting a business under 25, as Regina said earlier, by 25, 26, 27, that you'll be chilling. It's not actually wasting your money, but not be so stressed up somebody who just starts something at 30.
The difference is clear because you have families to take care of. You've gotten married by then, you have to take care of the baby, you have to take care of your husband or your wife, so it's going to be very stressful. So trust me, I advise people to start. If you have that idea, do not wait. Most of the time it's because of lack of support and sometimes because of money. People are like, this idea, we'll take and it keeps pushing you back. You can't do something. So just make sure you know the person you can trust to share your ideas with that can really help you, because not everybody can share your ideas with, but they'll just kill it totally.
Can I add something to that? Whilst you were talking, I just remembered something really important. So when you start a business, it's really helpful, especially when you're young now, because your parents take care of you. And most definitely, whatever you get from that business, they're not going to take it from you.
They won't.
Everything goes into your savings account. And especially for me, I don't feed myself, I don't clothe myself, all of everything just goes into the savings account, because at the end of the day, your parents are responsible for you. But the reason why you would want to get into business is for your future. You've got to look at it's like 10 years from now, your parents are no longer going to take care of you. Like my older sister, she's on her own now. Nobody takes care of her. So it's for those reasons, not for now. People are like, oh, I have good food at home. I don't need to go back.
Just thinking about now.
That's not the point. The point is where you would be 30 years from now. Where you would be 10 years from now, and the savings you would get. So it's not about what you have or what your parents have. It's about the future.
Just to add to what you're saying, like for my personal experience, I was like, why can't I just wait and have my communications degree, and then I can start my program, and maybe the moment I finish the communications, my studies, the course, and then I'm like, okay, we're going to get married, and I get married and start having kids, and automatically you have to forget about that. There'll be no time. So why not start it now? By the time you're done, you're actually ready to do whatever it is. So yes, that's it. Before we go, I have something here for you guys. It's just a little gift from the show to you guys. We just want to say thank you. So, this is yours, Regina.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And Harold,
Yeah.
this is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I hope the next time I call you guys, you'll bring it. So you have an assignment to keep this. Okay, that would be nice. Okay. So guys, that's it for today on the show. I've been your host, Cornelia, and we've been talking on the topic, managing a business under 25. Make sure you guys join us next week for another episode, and do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Have a wonderful day. Bye.